Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tifani Nisa from English Education A1 R1. Before we go into the video, how are you everyone? I hope all is well. This video is an intense listening assignment to make a summary about healthy. Thanks to Mom Aprilia for giving this assignment to me. So keep on watching. In this video, I will talk about mental health issues and coping during the COVID-19 period. The current challenge brought about by COVID-19 for people all around the globe are unparalleled and have caused fear, anxiety, and uncertainty for so many of us. We are going through this together, and it's important to understand that you are not alone in how you're feeling right now. Many of us are worried about our loved ones and our livelihoods, and many of us feel depression, grief, anxiety, trauma, insomnia, and uncertainty. But remember, however you're feeling, there are others that feel the same. You are not alone. In this video, I give you helpful tips to cope, including first, focusing on the things we can control, reveal ourselves, and become more grounded and able to focus and cope with all of the things we can control. Second, find social support like using video call and phone call to stay connected with each other, friends, and our family. Next, prioritize self-care like staying on a regular schedule, exercising, eating a healthy food, keeping a sleep routine, taking time to meditate, and pray all are important. And the last is find ways to help others. Do what you can to help others, even if it's something as simple as lending an ear or making someone smile. Be kind to the people around you. And this is podcast British Council summary about how to improve your listening skills. You can target your learning to make it a breeze. Here, 4 ways to make it happen. First, prepare to listen. For example, if you're going to the airport, you're most likely to hear things about your flight, destination, and the visa. Don't forget, if you don't catch everything the first time, it's okay to ask them to repeat it, which is also good practice. Second, listen for specific information. For example, if you're going back to the airport, you could listen out for your destination or flight number. This will keep the learning focused and practical for you. Next, listen for pleasure. If you are TV or film fan, try watching a section without subtitles and then watch again with subtitles to check your understanding. You can also listen to radio programs or podcasts from all over the world. And the last one is carefully observe the people you listen to. Watching people can also help you listen. They are conveying meaning with their tone of voice and gestures, the way they sit or stand, and so on. So if you're visiting somewhere new, it's a good idea to have a quick read about the customs and culture of the place beforehand. And this is Bedtime Stories summaries about the glass of milk. In 1863, there was a poor boy who lived with his mother. He's selling odd things like paper and pencils door to door to make ends meet. The name is Howard. He was a boy who had a good personality. Howard had a dream to become a doctor, so he studied really hard to get there. One day, when Howard was starving because he did not eat for 2 days, he was helped by a woman named G. She gave a glass of fresh milk to Howard because she saw Howard often helping and being kind to many people. Several years passed. A woman named G
fell ill and to be taken to a hospital in the city. She was treated by a doctor until she was cured, and when she was allowed to go home, she could not pay for the treatment or medicine so far.
But the surprising thing was that the doctor paid her. Because the doctor was Howard, he once helped by giving a glass of fresh milk. Howard Kelly has been a celebrated doctor of the world and saved the girl's life. The lesson from the stories: no bit of kindness ever goes was, it all comes back when you do your best. Life sends miracle when you live expect.
This is BBC News summaries about COVID infection rates may be leveling off in England and Scotland. The coronavirus infection rates are leveling off in England and Scotland and decreasing in Wales and Northern Ireland. The R number for the UK continues to fall and is now between 1 and 1.1 health editor report. In England, 1 in 80 people were estimated to have coronavirus, which was similar to last week. In Scotland, it was 1 in 155, and rates had leveled off in Wales. It was 1 in 165, with rates decreasing over the past 2 weeks. In Northern Ireland, 1 in 135 had the virus, with rate decreasing over the most recent 4 weeks.